Hey guys, so welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Let's carry on where we left off. We're learning so much about Hope's Peak Academy and the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the tragedy itself. I don't know what else we're going to find on this floor, so let's get the hell out of here and see what else we're going to add to our truth bullets. We learned about the ultimate despairs as well. It's the 4th floor now. Huh? We didn't even get to go to the garden or the bloody classroom. It changed to a different hallway again, and the game's glitching out once more with the black spots. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Okay, so we can't go back up. Akane's here. I haven't seen her in a while. Cam lab is locked down. Akane, you alright? Akane's switching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean? Who?
So...
I don't know. It's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut!
But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive, right? She always notices things that none of us do. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Exactly. Who is the main cast? So the office is locked down, the chem lab is locked. Actually, you know what? These grayed out things, they never opened, did they? It was always something with a yellow block on it. So I don't think we're ever going to get to the headmaster's room. We might be able to get into the office. Whoa. Whoa. This room's more trippy than most. Looks like the music room is open. The data lab's locked down. I don't think we'll be able to go in there. The music room. Isn't this where Fuyuhiko's sister died? Let's go inside. Whoa. What the heck is that? What is this? This looks like the music room. This looks crazier than the other rooms. I feel like I can see something strange. Monument. Something about the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What the hell is this? A hologram? What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors? What? You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. Now, are they talking about us, or are they talking about Trigger Happy Havoc? It can't be talking about class number 78, right? Because only 6 people escaped. And we know Chiaki is not real. So technically there are only 15 of us, not 16. Unless Chiaki is based off a real Ultimate Gamer. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko Enoshima rallying them. In a worst-case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. There was a research facility. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World Program. Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? What's the Neo World Program? Was this all a test? We must have been in that Neo world, right? 15 students? Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore? Maybe? I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. The Academy's survivors have been added. Ooh. And this. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in a music room? And not just that. The mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Yeah, it is. Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The founders of the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Was it the original 6 survivors? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. No! World Ender is different. We've realized this, didn't we, at the end of Trial 5? With Chiaki and Monami fighting against Monokuma? But they lost. Monokuma, he completely made it up! Future Foundation's origins. Hang on, I have to review this. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side, at least. Right? Oh, so excited. Normally I wait until the class trial, but to combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. It could be talking about previous graduates, like the alumni. But I have a feeling it's the 6 people we know. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No. As long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma. If he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Never get tired of saying that, to be honest. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko and Enoshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. And that's where we're in now, supposedly, right? There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries. Neo world. So this is a simulation. But... and the similarities to the first Killing School Life? The office must be open now, right? Yes, it is. Or Teacher's Lounge, sorry. Why were they trying to replicate the first Killing School Life with those similarities? That person we were playing as in Chapter 0, he knew. He predicted what was going on, sorry. Apparently he knew what was going on. List of subjects? Sorry, I was looking at that. This feels different from a classroom. Maybe... it's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kinda has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that. Well... more importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. But do these guys know we're getting warped all over the place as well? Hang on, let's look at this first. Who's that on the cover? On that piece of paper? Is that Hiyoko? There's something written on the blackboard. Ultimate Imposter doesn't even have a name here. All our names are there, though. Yeah, my name's there. Sorry, I was making sure that Hajime's name was on there. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are names I've seen before. Yeah, Hiyoko's name. How come she's the only one with a picture? There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hiyoko Sayonji is written there. What is this newspaper? She looks like an adult. Ms.? She's a teacher? What is this? It says Miss Hiyoko Sayonji. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew, she looked like she was 12. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper. In a way, I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and her figure, it's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean? What does it mean? She's a teacher? This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hyoko Saionji on here. Oh, then Hyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean...
Well, that's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Man...
Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong!
She doesn't have an older sister. Hyoko is the Saionji family's only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hyoko!
Of course not!
What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt. You're enjoying this, aren't you, you little shit?
Today, I'm feeling white!
Well, regardless, all the clues I've provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth? If this is the truth, then the Hyoko in this newspaper. Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible! I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey!
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad!
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
What's going on? It better not have anything to do with time travel. I don't know. But yeah, all our names are here. Hajime Hinata, Nagito Komaeda, Chiaki Nanami, Gundam Tanaka, Kazuichi Soda, Ultimate Imposter, Akane Owari, Sonya Nevermind, Peko Pikayama, Mahiro Koizumi, Mikan Tsumiki, Ibuki Miyoda, Teruteru Hanamura, Nekomaru Nidai, Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu, and Hyoko Saionji. She's not under list of subjects though. So, 15 students. Then we have to flip that around. Maybe Chiaki must be a real person if she's under a list of subjects. That means Hyoko Saionji wasn't a student, she was a teacher. And this portrait, Izuru... I need a post-it note. I'll write one after this. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched onto the placard says Hope's Peak Academy's founder. Izuru Kamakura? The founder of Hope's Peak Academy. And this name, Izuru Kamakura? Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Why is everyone so old? Damn it, another mystery? He looks way too old. The Academy's founder has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. There's so much I can't put it together right now. Hang on, let's check this out. Flowers. Flowers on top of the desk? Plus, they look strange to me. Are my eyes just tired? They're all pixelated. Come on, give it all.
Huh? Are you serious?
I'm very serious. And we got this hologram. What's this one say now? There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors, In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko Enoshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko Enoshima? As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? But didn't Nagito have Junko's hand? Like attached to his arm? It was all bandaged up, it was like he chopped his own hand off. And he knew that Junko was dead. He knew all about the original killing school trip. So, what? Does that mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. I don't think there's any other way to rid the world of ultimate despair. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Sorry, the remnants of despair are actually referring to Junko's disciples. Despair. Remnants of despair has been added. Okay, with this you've totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime! You shall now go on to the next stage. Are you talking about flags like a programming flag? Like, once we've tripped all the flags, we get to proceed to the next area? Next stage? What the hell are we gonna learn now? I'm guessing it's floor 3? It is! Damn it, not again! It's getting worse and worse, it looks like. This hallway is different from the last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. But how can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. Third floor, there's the stairs. So this should be the physics lab over here. Whoa! Okay, I guess we're not going in there. These windows. Jeez. Oh my god. Ah, this is terrible. I really, really hate the appearance of glitchy stuff. Like, it really screws with me. It's like nails on a chalkboard to me. So we can't go to the art room either? What the heck? So it's just the rec room then. What about these classrooms? Nope, they're all locked down as well. There's only one room we can enter. And then I guess we're going down to the second floor? Okay, here we go. This is so awesome, guys. Like, it actually is. What the heck? There's a confidential file. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. This is where Sakura died. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school. Monokuma bottles. There's the magazine shelf. There's a lot of different magazines here. Fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, sports, computer, travel. There's even a magazine about cameras. My hero would have been happy to see this. Got the locker where Togo hidden. Got the dartboard. There's a dartboard, but this is still a school, right? Or did Monokuma just randomly make up this place? I mean, his name's plastered all over the show, right? There's this confidential file. We'll look at this last. Hang on. Do I get skill points just for examining stuff like that? There's the sofa. This is where Sakura died. It's a nice, firm-looking leather sofa. Looks like it'd be comfortable for anyone to sleep on. Permanently. Okay. Let's have a look then. Let's start with this, then we'll look at that email. It's a file with the Hope's Peak Academy seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma is responsible. Let's open it, come on. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation. so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions in intricate orders. It was full of difficult terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word True Hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope? Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? Really? Interesting. What about this? This hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. I'm trying to think now about Monami. I had like a brief thought that Hyoko was actually Monami, but who was Hyoko then? We know Chiaki was the traitor. Does that mean... No. What? I can't put it all together right now. Let's just wait until we get all the facts, shall we? Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we've decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. So, the graduates of class number 78, are they the ones controlling this game? Well, not the game, sorry. Dangan Island. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. But why is Monokuma leaving all this stuff lying around? I'm getting a lot of updates, but we'll just save it until we need to use them, right? Despair and survivors have been updated. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then, why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set all this all up.
What's this?
My, Hajime! If you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse! It's your fault! What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents. Is that a clue, Hajime?
No!
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. I don't think there's anything else. Apart from the camera and monitors, which are probably going to be the same. Let's leave. To the second floor we go. Oh no, this is really tripping with my head. I hate the look of this. I hate it so much. Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so... What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. No, I hate this. Akane, what are you doing? She's all blurry.
Smells.
It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Akane is twitching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely real close. At least, that's what my gut's telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is...
Well,
They're both!
Yo,
He's right. They're both. How can they be both? Both? What do you mean?
you.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. We can't go to the pool. Even this music has gone to 8-bit. Where are we going then? Oh, jeez. The library? There you go. Sorry, it's just like... It's like a phobia. I don't know. It's just whenever something glitches out, it looks wrong, and my brain can't handle it. This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. Did he leave a doll? Doesn't look like it. There's been a doll on every floor. We can't go to the archive room. Looks like it's just that email then. Okay. Let's take a look at it. This hologram again. Must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt that it's another clue. To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi! Just sorry, just seeing his name is awesome. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? Is this to Makoto? Or is this from Makoto? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. So they've got their memories back. So they didn't create the Future Foundation, they joined it? Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. Oh god. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then... Oh my god. Why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Makoto, what happened to you? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Oh no. Email to Makoto Naegi. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Could it really be? Okay. Well, we haven't been jumped to the first floor, so there's still this classroom then. What's in here? Oh, looks like this is the exit! Oh no, Makoto! The laundry room. Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but... this looks like the laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but... I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room? I knew I'd find one.
No.
I'm scared. I'm scared of what we're gonna learn, guys. There's the tablet PC. It's the only thing here. It's in a weird position. I can't really click it. There we go. And there's Junko. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo World Program, Top Secret Confidential. Neo World Program? This word. Neo World? I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. Hey! Look! New Zealand! It's like in the middle! For once! Amazing! My country is being represented in a Japanese game! That's so cool. Anyway. The Neo World Program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World Program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist. But the Ultimate Programmer is dead, though. Didn't I mention that already? Were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. Right, so he must have... So Chihiro obviously died, but he had some... Because he was working on AI, wasn't he? That's what he was renowned for. And then he died during the killing school life, but he must have had, like, his work. Like, still at his house or whatever, right? By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. So it's like the Matrix, basically. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Replace memories. Is this how they got their memories back? Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. I've got a theory now. It's gonna sound pretty weird. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. What if we're not the main subject of this? What if the main subject is someone who lost their mind? Someone who betrayed the Future Foundation? Someone who just had an email asking them what the hell they were doing? And that's where that anagram comes in. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. What if, slowly, everything around me turned black? Synthetic virtual world? Program? A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Ah! I screamed loudly, as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that. This... There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me too? Neo World program has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. What's happening? Leave here? Yes.
Hiya!
How are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. Poo-hoo-hoo, you guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Oh my god. What? This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Whoa. Sorry. This is really tripping me out. This is so awesome. Oh my god. But really, it's really trippy. But awesome. Ah! Sonia! I see you.
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions. If the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh my.
I am not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Sonia, are you okay? Guys, what the fuck is happening? Oh, that's gonna unlock, which means we're gonna go down to the trial grounds. Monokuma? The moment you discover the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Ugh. What's going on? Oh no. Generating monocores. Big object. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? In the moment I looked at that object. Chihiro. Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. Fujisaki Chiaki. Oh, sorry, not Chiaki. Chihiro. A person? A floating person is talking to me? Who is it? Is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. Alter Ego, did you ever die? We know that Monokuma crushed you with that bulldozer, but then you saved Makoto when he almost got executed. So there must be some remnant of you still alive. I like how it says age star, height star, weight star, not female. Because he was a guy. It can talk? But what are you? Alter Ego? Artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is the one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. I can't deal with this. This floating like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized, which would be Jabberwock Island. The only place untouched by the tragedy, supposedly, right? Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. Right, of course. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I'm to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. Whose virus? It's gotta be the Despairs, the ultimate Despairs virus. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry. I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words. I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries. All the truths. They're all just fiction. Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope? What are you trying to do with this place? But the fact that we're here, and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. Right, you removed our memories. You were going to replace them. But with what? With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to? So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. So this was not ready for us to use. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. Well, yeah, we're subjects, aren't we? The Future Foundation did that to us? Why? What are they doing? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? Is that what Akane meant? They're not our ally, but they're not our enemy. We're just tools to them. I'm sorry. I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Chiaki and Monami. And the 15 of us. Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the Observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the Observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was a grandmaster chess player. Like someone truly talented. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. Sorry if I'm not talking much, I'm just trying to... letting it sink in. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. There's just something better out there? Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one? That's so freaking irritating. This is just like Person of Interest. It's one of my favorite shows. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. Someone betrayed you guys. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Someone on site. Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility? But the only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? I don't know, it just seems strangely believable as the truth, right? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Observers has been added. Chiaki and Monokuma. Neo World program has been updated. Ah, but it's true that the virus is powerful, and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it, but I'm still able to defend the essential areas, so it has a limit too. Really? It can't corrupt this world completely? A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Okay, what do we know? Apparently, this world, Neo World, only has room for 15 people and 2 observers. But we've seen that broken, haven't we? We've had the 15 students, which is us. We've got Chiaki, one of the observers, which makes the 16th student. And we've got Usami, the other observer. Then what the hell is Monokuma? There can't be 3 observers unless the virus has allowed a 3rd observer to appear, or Monokuma is the virus itself. As an AI, right? If Monokuma is an observer, then he has to follow the rules of an observer, but we don't know what those rules are. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey,
Oh,
come
God, here we go.
on now.
Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you.
How strange.
If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the defluxation based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerated crosses with the joint ownership of the world, and the situation from the context invites your death, 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 hey, death, 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 death. Oh, get out of here! Shoo! Go! Disappear! Go! Makoto! What the heck? What just happened? That's Makoto's outline! You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side? I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Wait. Huh? Things you guys were forced to do. We were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Makoto, are you actually good? You're a good guy, right? Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there. I hope... It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just... Who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037? 11037, that's the number we found at Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. Right. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. Right, that's why Monokuma couldn't go there either. He programmed it so that it would be forbidden to see that. Awesome. He made a failsafe. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst-case scenario where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Right! Or that's why it mattered. 5 people. We don't have enough. No, Makoto! Makoto, come back! I knew I could never lose him.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime! What was that weirdness just now? Nothing, really. I see.
Anyway.
Oh well. Anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no-good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, Hajime, don't bring it up, dude! About that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. Exactly. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. That's the only thing I can do. Is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery's getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? All those deaths and everything, right? Is that what you're talking about, Hajime? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? Does that mean, are they really dead? Or are they still alive in the real world? Or is it like the Matrix, where if they die in here, they die in the real world because their minds are dead? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? We need more than half. But we saw them pop in and out, didn't we? Are we going to try and, like, resurrect them or something? 11037 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Shutdown sequence has been added. Okay. I think we're ready. Are we? I think we're ready to combat the ultimate despair. Let's freaking do this! I'm so pumped!